Good evening and happy Super Bowl Sunday / Valentine's Day. Corbett has the ball. He's stumbling. He's bumbling. He could go all the way. Rob, I don't know if you knew this, but I am from New Jersey and I'm a long-suffering Jets fan.
Jeremy, this is some sort of fantasy sequence I've stumbled into. The Jets are in the Super Bowl.
How dare you?
The
It will
closest the
happen.
Jets ever made it to the Super Bowl was when they had Riff and Action and Baby John. That was a great team the Jets had.
That could be a great play, Rob. Hike, hands off to somebody, and he does the choreography, and he spins, and he does a pirouette, and he grand jetés into the end zone.
Well, you've got Antonio Brown on the Buccaneers tonight. He's known for his end zone dances, so maybe he'll throw in some, Jerome Robbins or Fosse or something. Scabash.
Maybe some jazz hands for Kathleen Weissert. Yeah,
exactly.
That would be awesome. Well, yes, Rob, happy Super Bowl to you. Have you been watching the game?
I have not watched. I'm a big sports fan, as you know. I have not paid attention to the NFL at all this season. I don't know. Something else has been, occupying my mind, I guess. But I do root for the GOAT. Not me, although there's the GOAT, and his name is Tom Brady, and he went to the University of Michigan. So I know as a Jets fan, you probably were happy that Tom left your division, but of course, he made the Super Bowl still, didn't he?
He did. I'm not happy about it, but I have to admit, I can admit when someone does something that I don't like. Tom Brady is very successful, but I hope he loses today. I'm rooting for the baby GOAT, Pat Mahomes, and Kansas City Chiefs, because all good Jets fans hate the Patriots and everyone involved with the Patriots.
Well, I know everyone watching right now is probably like, I'm really interested in the score of the game right now. I believe it's 14-3. 14-6, excuse me. So Tampa Bay, and we're coming up on the halftime show. So thanks for taking a break and being with us. And if you want to join the conversation here with Jeremy and I, not sure where this conversation is going to go exactly, but feel free to join the conversation, type away on your little screen there and join us. And you want to make sure your voice is heard, you can go to StreamYard.com/Facebook to interact with us and get the conversation flowing. Jared, did you watch any of did you see the what am I trying to say? The national anthem?
I caught a teeny tiny itsy bit of it.
It's a duet. It's a duet, apparently.
Yeah.
I wasn't familiar with either of the artists. There was like a country star and like a soul singer, I think, and they sounded really, really good together. Jasmine Sullivan was her name. I don't remember the dude's name. Sorry, dude.
One of our guests is freaking out right now that you don't know who Jasmine Sullivan is. So when we bring them on later, they're going to give you a hard time. But
I turned 40, Dwight. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I have to be honest, I will say I didn't know either, but my kids did. Jason and Carly were watching. They were like, dang, Jasmine's got it going on. So
she did.
They didn't use those exact words, but
well, we're here
fire
to let you know what's happening, and we're live. Thank you for joining us on Facebook or YouTube, or if you're not watching live and you're watching us on archive on YouTube or Facebook or at our website, we appreciate you stopping by. We're here to talk about a very special event that's premiering starting tomorrow night, and that is our Valentine's Day special, 7 nights of Valentine's serenades. And really excited about this unique project. And Jeremy, why don't you, since you were the artistic director, sort of vision behind all of this, getting these beautiful gentlemen together, why don't you tell us what the event is?
Absolutely. Well, we thought, it might be nice to give our patrons a gift that keeps on giving. And so for the 7 nights leading up to Valentine's Day, starting actually tomorrow, Monday, February 8th, we will send you, if you buy a ticket to this event, we will send you a love song sung by a Farmer's Alley favorite, one each night for the 7 nights leading up to Valentine's Day. So it just keeps on going. And the nice thing is, sometimes people don't feel like watching something that's real long. Maybe they don't have time for a 90 minutes, full show. This is just a nice 3, 4, 5-minute song, a love song, and they range from classic songs to contemporary songs. And we've got a whole mixture of people. One of the singers is here with us tonight. And so it's just, and you can give this to other people too. You could give it to your loved one, friends, family members, anyone that you want. You just got to make separate purchases and put that email address in there, and we'll send them to whoever you want.
Yeah, that's what's great, and it starts tomorrow. So, if you're thinking of something for Valentine's Day and you haven't gotten anything yet, this is like a click of a button away. So, and even if you don't purchase right on February 8th, we'll get you all 7, regardless of when. They'll be available for purchase through Valentine's Day on Sunday, February the 14th. So, whenever you purchase it, you're still going to get all 7 incredible songs. But we've had people that have purchased multiple packages, one for their partner, for their parents, for their son or daughter, for their friend. I mean, whereas one,
it's great for mom.
She bought like 5 or 6 of them,
wow.
And it's just a great way to reach out to someone, especially now when we're so isolated, it seems at times. And to a small gesture like that, I've noticed for myself, when I get small gestures from people or give them, because it fills you with joy to give a gift, to receive a gift, to tell a friend that you're still thinking about them, that you love them. And this is a perfect way to share that feeling.
Yeah, in fact, I was remembering how you and I were doing an interview with Kara Laurence for WMUK recently, and I was mentioning how you could also, give this to someone that maybe you're not, super close with them, or maybe you just know that they are feeling a little bit lonely or isolated due to this pandemic, and you can just send them this. It's so easy. All you need is their email address, and you can send this to them, and it would be a real special gift and a way for them to maybe feel a little more connected and brighten their day.
Absolutely. Or if you're a stalker out there and you want to send it to a next target, I mean, that's something to think about as well.
Right?
I kid because I love what I do. And what we do is bring music, theater, and art to people's lives, regardless of the restraining orders.
I'm getting a call from the police. Hold on.
I took that wonderful sentiment you had, Jeremy, and I saw it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna smash it on the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry about that.
I was given like roses, and you're putting on the thorns.
There you go.
Kagan Miller is watching.
It's working.
And he loves Dwight Trice, and we may or may not have Dwight Trice Jr. in the house.
Well, yeah, Jeremy, those were 7 portraits of some very handsome gentlemen who have all worked at Farmers Alley Theater. How did you reach out to? We got Alex Pracken, who was Gabe in Next to Normal for us, as well as Ryan Vasquez down there in the bottom of the middle. They were both in that production of Next to Normal. I'm sure Kagan's aware of that. DJ Bucciarelli, who was in It Should Have Been You and was here a few years ago with Carol's Kings. Who's that guy in the upper right? Jeremy Koch. I don't know. But then we've got Dwight Trice. We'll see him in just a few minutes. He's a Kalamazoo theater icon. Tony Perry, a fantastic vocalist who was with us all the way back in season 2, and he's been such a friend of ours and done great things for us. Stayed in connection with Tony, such a great guy. And then there's Kevin Tenasio Naughton, which our audiences will remember from the fall of 2019's production of Camelot as Sir Lancelot. The theater got very hot and steamy whenever he sang. So that's a great collection, Jer. Well done on putting that all-star lineup together.
Thank you. I try to have a good, assortment, a collection, a mixture of all kinds of people.
Very well represented, I think.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And the songs too. We're talking about songs from DJ singing "To Make You Feel My Love," which was originally written by Bob Dylan, made famous recently by Adele. Tony Perry is singing "A Song for You," which was written by Leon Russell, but made famous by Donny Hathaway. Ryan is singing "The Way You Look Tonight," which is very synonymous with Frank Sinatra, was actually the song at our wedding, Deneen and I.
Oh, really?
That was their thing. And guess who sang it?
Frank Sinatra.
Julie Nemitz.
Oh.
The next best thing.
And Jeremy, what are you singing?
I am singing "If I Loved You," which is from the classic Rodgers and Hammerstein musical Carousel. I will let Dwight talk about his song. Kevin, of course, is singing "If Ever I Would Leave You" from Camelot.
Gorgeous.
And Alex Pracken put together this really great medley of Irving Berlin songs. He's mashing up a bunch of them, and it's really heartfelt. I mean, he is feeling the feels, and so I'm really looking forward to what people will think of this medley of Irving Berlin songs.
Well, that's great. It sounds like a great lineup, and I know when we were talking about the event, we were like, "What's the idea? What's the theme behind it? What kind of ambiance are we trying to set here with these videos?" I know you as a director, we sort of like took the Time Life those collection of love songs those commercials where you've got the couple like sitting by the fire and they're clinking their glasses together, and then like the list of songs comes down like the way you look tonight and blah blah blah. And so
yes,
I
was thinking
special direction you gave folks.
I said let's make it. I said make it warm and romantic. I'm trying to think of something funny to say, but I'm just going to go straight with this. Becky enjoyed Kevin as Lancelot. Yes.
Becky knows.
Yes. Becky knows what's up. I said warm and romantic. We've got a lot of fireplaces. We've got a lot of flowers. We got a lot of candles in the backgrounds, and that's the way it should be. No one chose the velvet robe and the pipe and the bearskin rug that I was hoping for, and like a snifter of brandy. Nobody went with that.
That reminds me of like George Costanza. What was it when he's posing for those boudoir shots? Gosh, what did he say? I don't remember it now. I'm very upset because it's like
Adam put it in the comments. What did George say?
God, the timeless art of seduction.
Yes,
art of seduction. I believe it was. He's like at the boudoir, like that was my Jason Alexander face. I'm so sorry that it's that close to you cameras. We need to get Rob stop talking and bring somebody else in, Jeremy.
What? Yeah, I'm getting a note from our producer saying just that. So thank you, Rob. Yeah, why don't we bring in our special guest, one of our viewers, Kagan Miller's going to be very excited. Dwight Trice Jr. He has played so many roles for us in the past, from Carmen Gia and The Producers to what was the name of his character in It's Only a Play? Frank Finger in It's Only a Play. Mm-hmm. The list goes on and on. He's done our Children's Theater, our Theater for Young Audience.
Starcatcher, yeah.
Yes, Dwight was in Fancy Nancy. He's done it all. So let us bring in the wonderful Dwight Trice Jr.
Hi guys.
Hey Dwight, how are you?
I'm good. I was enjoying listening to you talk. You guys your banter is amazing.
Well, that's going to continue, so you can enjoy it with us.
Dwight,
you look great.
Dwight, you look great. I'm going to get right to the question here. What's it like being a sex symbol?
It's I can't answer that. But it's like oh God, it's hard work. Jeez.
Well, I only ask because one of the times I saw Dwight on Kalamazoo stages was in a production of Rock of Ages at the Kalamazoo Civic that had an anniversary a few weeks ago, and I remember Dwight walking around in his underwear in that show. So I was almost nude for that moment. I was almost bare ass in the Civic for that moment. Oops, sorry. Can I say that on here? Yes, you can.
It got 86 at the very last second, but it almost happened. Kalamazoo almost got a whole another side of me.
Well, as someone who was bare ass naked at the Kalamazoo Civic stage for the Full Monty, I'm just thankful that was on main stage at Kalamazoo Civic and not at the Parish, as Rock of Ages was.
Oh yeah, they were up close. They were right there.
Oh, that's right. Kagan reminded us that Dwight is the sex symbol status has to come down a notch because he's an engaged man now.
I am. Someone put a ring on it.
Hey. Tell our viewers that. Don't tell the viewers that.
Oh no,
the fantasy is real for so many of our patrons.
You're still a sex symbol, even though you're engaged. Well, Robbie's such a great guy. Congrats. We love Robbie too.
Yes, I love him as well. Thank you.
I guess you do. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, tell our viewers a little bit about the song that you're going to be singing if they were to buy a ticket, and the ambiance that you set up for your shop.
My warm ambiance. Yeah, so I'm doing a Nat King Cole classic. I'm doing Unforgettable. One of my favorites, one of my parents' favorites. I've heard the song growing up. It's kind of always been there as far as like romance songs, like big love songs for me. Yeah, I love this. I love it. I'm in front of a fireplace. I'm throwing roses everywhere. There's rose petals. There's slow motion. It's great. I almost, this is the second time I've been asked for a bearskin rug moment and unable to provide. So you know what? I'm gonna make that happen for my next gig. I don't know how, but it's happening.
You have to. You're in
I have
North
to.
Carolina now. I'm sure there's bearskin rugs all over the place.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or-
They like
or
to
just
come
have to
down
get
here.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that song. You do such a great job, and I think our viewers are going to love what you have in store for them. Let's just show if anyone's interested in buying a ticket. Jason, can you show the image, the banner on how to get tickets to this event?
Get
Excellent.
your tickets for 7 nights of Valentine's Serenades now by going to our website, www.farmersalleytheater.com. The tickets are $14.99, and it really is 7 gifts in one, because someone's gonna get this gift one of the days, starting tomorrow if they want. Oh, that was nice, but then they're gonna realize they've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, each night with a different talented performer. Again, it's not something where you have to sit down and really give a lot of your time to it. It's we're all watching 4 to 5 minute videos on our phone nowadays anyway. This is something new that we wanted to try to innovate with some of our bite-sized content here. We've got this thing called the Spotlight Sessions. This is volume 1. And if this works out, and I already know it has because I've seen all the videos, we're going to do more interesting, unique, innovative stuff like this in the future, Jer, correct?
Oh, absolutely. This will be a new series for us called Farmers Alley Sessions. And so volume 1 is featuring, 7 talented men, and volume 2 is sure to feature 7 talented women to balance it out. So I think that this is something that is very accessible. Like you said, Rob, something that is really easy to do
too.
Right?
It's like super new and super fun. I haven't heard of anything like this, and I'm glad you guys are doing this.
Got to give credit. I mentioned her before. Got to give credit to Julie Nemitz. This was her idea, and I think it's a really good one, and it's something we'll continue to do for sure.
Well, we're so thankful, Dwight, to have a stable of professional artists, not just here, that are homegrown talent, and in town like Jer is, but you obviously from the area who has gone off to do, great things in New York. You're in North Carolina right now, and it's so meaningful to us when I was going to say reach out on the phone, but it's all email, nowadays. Reach out to somebody, and you want to do stuff like that for us, and we're so appreciative of you and the 6 other guys who really did put their heart into these messages. And you're going to make a lot of people happy. Anyone who buys this tickets, you're going to make them happy. So thank you, Dwight.
Of course. I mean, it's a pleasure. And honestly, I was super excited to see that Jason was our producer for this evening's production, because it's kind of full circle for me. My first show at Farmers Alley was directed by Jeremy, and Jason was our unofficial assistant director. And
That's right.
just, I don't know, it's super fun. I was like, yeah, of course I'll do this. Why not? It's been however many years,
Let's not say.
Right.
Yes, I was just thinking about that when I was listing some of your credits. That Blue's Clues are one of our first children's theater production, closed out our very first season, and you of course were in it, as well as Nat Agree and Greg Laux and a ton of other Max Wardlaw, a ton of other people. So really fun production. Jen Lindsay in that big blue dog costume, sweating her face
on
off.
all fours.
On all fours.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes, and Jason was the unofficial casting director.
Well, I was just going to ask Dwight, I don't mean to put you on the spot here since you are newly engaged, but Valentine's Day is a little different this year. This event is a little different for us. Do you have any, special Valentine's plans for the next weekend?
Well, I actually was thinking about doing, those sensory deprivation
Yes.
tools. There's a really cool one around here that's super COVID safe that I was recommended, and I'm trying to plan a little outing for that. Do that and kind of have some dinner, quick dinner, and
Awesome.
things.
Well, speaking of other things to pamper your loved one with, I know, Jeremy, you worked really hard for some small business synergy, and we got some great sponsors for 7 nights of Valentine Serenades.
Yeah, I really wanted to, support other local businesses, small businesses like Farmers Alley. I thought it'd be a great way to partner and connect with each other and help each other out, scratch each other's backs. And I thought, what a cool thing to be able to give our patrons a way to, have an entire Valentine's event all connected with local businesses. So we got Sherry Chocolat, and if you need sweets for your sweet, get it at Sherry Chocolat. And everyone loves chocolate. I'm partial to dark chocolate, of course, with some salted caramel. And then if you need flowers, we want you to go to Waddell's Nursery, Florist, and Garden Center. Get your loved ones some flowers. And of course, that is synonymous with Valentine's Day, right, Robbie?
Looks lovely.
And then if you need food, and who doesn't, we would recommend that you go to Bold Restaurant, a fabulous place with great food. They are not open on Sundays, so you'll have to pick it up either Friday or Saturday. But they're open for dine-in or takeout. And then finally, we thought you want to pamper your loved one. And so I reached out to our friends at Honore Salon, and they agreed to sponsor this event. And, I'm going to I'm not even going to tell you about Honore. I want you to hear it directly from the man himself. We have someone from Honore Salon here with us. So let's bring on Mike Kobreek.
How's it going, guys? Thanks for
Hey, Mike.
Kobreek.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys all doing tonight?
Good. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for sticking with us for the first 20 minutes, and you didn't throw your computer away after watching what has transpired.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm loving it. My first.
You didn't fall asleep. Like, we didn't cut to you and you're like watching the game and like yelling and throwing stuff at your TV.
Oh.
It is 21-6, by the way. Score update.
Good to know.
21-6 Bucks.
A while ago, so trying to focus a little bit.
That's right. That's good. That's good.
Professional.
Well, Mike, tell our viewers a little bit about Honore Salon and a little bit about what maybe they could some of the things that they could buy for their loved one for Valentine's Day.
So we are a salon and boutique right on the Kalamazoo Mall. We specialize in cutting edge hair products, hair colors, cutting services as well. We also do some extensions. Product wise, though, that's where we're going to have you. And looking for boutique items. We have soaps, toothpaste, a bunch of hair options as well. We do with a lot of vegan and ethically sustainable product companies such as Aveda, Fido, Number 4, to name a few. But yeah, if you're looking for a specific item, come on in. We have a bunch of different items ranging for all demographics. So we're looking forward to have you over.
That sounds great. And I assume you have real good, health and safety measures in place?
We do. So we actually, I can't speak for all of the salons in the Kalamazoo area, but we haven't had any COVID cases from any of our salon stylists, anyone coming into the salon. We've actually had a couple partners with some of our owners, clients who has helped partner with us getting some extra air purifying stations into the salon, some other UV sanitation devices to help stylists sanitize and just keep us open. So we're really just grateful to still be open and just find anything that's going to help accommodate to keep us open and keep on getting that hair pumped out. So
absolutely.
Well, we love downtown Kalamazoo and all businesses, on the Kalamazoo Mall and beyond. I was just wondering, Mike, what kind of traffic, or business, I feel like patrons are getting ready to really starting to come back to it now that, the vaccine rollout is coming. And, obviously Farmers Alley, we can't wait to host our own live in-person people. It's going to be a little longer, I think, for us. But what are you seeing as far as, patrons that are coming to the salon now?
I'd say, it's been a challenge the last year, but we've noticed with other salons closing and just a lot of people just changing the way they got their hair done. A lot of people waited this almost a whole year to get their hair done. So we've been trying to just broaden our ways of just attracting new clientele. And, we've actually, in the last 6 months or so, we've had a lot of foot traffic from, I would say, a lot from the Exchange building and just other businesses kind of promoting each other's traffic. So, it will be another challenging year, but I'm just glad that we've had a lot of new clients coming in and we're just trying to build that client base back up.
Yeah,
awesome.
Absolutely.
Now, when the weather gets warmer, can you cut my hair outside?
We have our owner, Sean, and we've kind of looked into that in the past, but as of right now, with regulations and everything, it's just with the elements of being outside with the wind blowing and everything, it's something that we've also looked into. But, I don't want to say anything right now, but we'll
It could be
see.
like a free blowout. You know what I mean? Like,
I was totally kidding, but the fact that you entertained it says a lot about you and Honore Salon.
We entertain the idea. We have, people are having igloos for beer. Why not have an igloo to get your hair and colored?
I usually use a Flowbee, but I'm gonna think about coming down to Honore.
Wow. I didn't think a Flowbee reference was going to be said in 2021. Here we are.
Dwight doesn't even know what a Flowbee is.
I have no idea what a flow is.
Oh my god.
Picture a dustbuster with like scissors on the inside. So like your hair gets sucked up into this vacuum, and then these like scissory razor things.
It was the home hair cutting system that was parodied kind of at the beginning of the Wayne's World movie with the suck cut.
You poor white people.
We have
What
no.
is this?
I don't know.
Moving on.
We get completely off the
We're
rails.
doing that at our salon, so don't worry.
No Flowbees at Honore. Okay, noted.
All right.
Noted.
Well, there's still a
Noted.
good.
Rob, what were you gonna say?
No, I was going to say before we go completely off the rails, let's talk about Broadway people playing football.
Yes.
Oh, sure, great. Let's do it.
Before,
I'm sure they sponsored by Flowbee, right?
Yes, that is totally right. Every Super Bowl winner gets a free haircut by Flowbee, and I will do.
No. We're before we move on, Mike. We're supremely thankful to be partnered with Honore Salon, as well as
Thank you,
both
Becky.
restaurant, Sherry's Chocolate Art and Waddell's nursery. It is that sort of small business synergy that downtown Kalamazoo is known for, and again, I'm really looking forward to the day when there's going to be festivals in the street, and I really think that once we get through this, there's going to be this sort of entertainment, retail, restaurant, travel boom that's going to happen because we miss it a lot, and art is one of those things that's kept us going through the pandemic, and I think that like you have supportive customers who stayed with you through this. Our patrons have been, supremely supportive of Farmers Alley Theater during this pandemic, and we can't wait to just, pay it forward and give it back with tremendous stuff in the future.
Absolutely.
No, I definitely.
Yeah, I love every time I walk into Honore. It's like seeing old friends. You guys are so friendly and always willing to help. With whatever questions I might have. So I really like that, the atmosphere and the friendliness for sure.
Of course, yeah, we're very grateful to have you.
Absolutely.
Well,
Okay.
before we sign off here, Jared and I had this sort of silly idea where, if in honor of the Super Bowl, we put together kind of a quasi football team with Broadway characters, and we asked Dwight and Mike to join in if they had some answers as well. So, Jared, I've got a little sheet here that I wrote my answers down on, but I put some key positions on a football team, and we'll just go through see what each other thinks, sort of bounce some ideas off. And if you're watching now, you want to join in and join the conversation. Put your ideas as well. But we start with the quarterback position. Now, Jared, who did you have in mind for a quarterback?
Well, I went, the first person that came to my mind, I thought was maybe a little too on the nose. I thought of George Washington from Hamilton, the general himself. But I thought maybe if that's just a little too spot on, I started thinking about other like really tough, people that would not give up and were smart. And I was thinking about Eva Perón, Evita herself. And I was thinking about Coalhouse Walker, because he would demand to win. Coalhouse demands. But I think I might go with Aladdin, because he could scramble and do some rushing touches. He's the Cam Newton of the Broadway world.
Okay, so that was 5 answers in 35 seconds. We're going to filibuster that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mike, what do you did you have a quarterback on your team?
I put Georgia Washington up. I mean, I've only seen Hamilton a few times, so
That's amazing.
I put Aaron Burr as tight end. I mean, I played football a couple of years, but speaking from experiences, tight ends seem to never get that credit or that merit that he deserves. So I thought Aaron Burr, and then if that, I guess you have to have Hamilton as like a receiver, running back, but. That's as far as I really got.
Right.
I like it.
Well, feel free to comment on any of our. Dwight, did you have a quarterback in mind?
I did. I guess I misunderstood the prompt. I was thinking like Broadway actors, but this also still I think works. I would say Ramin Perinu for my quarterback. Jean Valjean. I'll take that, Ramin. I'll take that one and put
He's
him right
amazing.
there. I think that's perfect. I don't know about.
He's
anybody
amazing. He's
else.
also in very good shape. Let's just
Well,
say.
He's
I
very
Oh
strong,
my god,
sturdy.
he's ripped.
Word.
He's ripped.
I also had a Hamilton answer because I had Alexander Hamilton because I was like, he's got to throw, and he doesn't throw
Hamilton
away
people.
his shot.
Oh,
So
God.
throwing your quarterback.
I got that reference.
All right. Well, good, because there's going to be a lot more where that came from. Dwight, did you have a running back you thought maybe would work?
I did not have one, but I'm gonna go ahead and say for running back, the Aaron Tveit for Catch Me If You Can. He keeps running. Go ahead,
That-
keep running.
That's
Perfect answer.
That's
Well, I had Bobby Strong from Urinetown because he likes to run a freedom run.
perfect.
I had that too. So then I started thinking about other answers in case you had Bobby, and I'm gonna go with William Barfay and his magic foot.
Oh, well, maybe he should be the kicker, Jer. Well, Dwight, I like your Frank Abagnale answer because that's who I had for a wide receiver because he can catch if you can, and then he runs, So he's good at catching, and then he's good at running away. What do you think, Jer?
I like it. I like it very much. I am with you on that.
I think there's no wrong answers. I'm really enjoying this team.
I went with you always have at least two wide receivers on your team. I think Mary Poppins has to get in there. That umbrella would give her some height.
You just throw it
And
up.
then just throw it up and she will catch. She's got the umbrella. And then I was thinking someone like from a dance show, like Bernardo from West Side, could definitely get up there, on a big dance leap.
He could do a spin move, a jeté, or something away.
Exactly. So Mary Poppins and Bernardo. It's a really good combo.
I really like what Mike had to say about the tight ends. I want a completely different option because my tight end is Mimi Marquez from Rent. Because as the song says, they say she has the best ass below 14th Street.
It's true. It's true. But have you seen Beautiful? Did you see Beautiful on Broadway when Evan Todd was in it? Because Cakes for Days. I'm just saying. Evan Todd is my tight end for sure.
Cakes for Days.
Cakes for Days.
Did he play her? What is the guy's name?
Her husband, her boyfriend, husband, guy, whatever. Yeah.
Rob, in that same show, doesn't Maureen moon someone in at the end of Act 1?
Sure.
So there's two tight ends in Rent. Okay. I went a little different. I went with people that would block and catch. So I put Max Bialystock because he would probably push little old ladies down and grab the ball like he's grabbing those checks. and Gaston came to my mind. I think he would be a good tight end. He reminds me of Rob Gronkowski.
I put Gaston on my offensive line because I've got a killer offensive line here of Shrek, Gaston, the Beast, Edna Turnblad from Hairspray, and then the center is Mama Rose. Just because Mama Rose is really good at protecting her children, she thinks she is, and that's what the offensive line is supposed to do, is to protect, the quarterback. So I thought that would be a pretty good offensive line.
My line was Every Genie, led by James Michael Ingehard.
Every genie.
Every genie that's ever been. Come on,
I love it.
You couldn't get through that.
Okay,
at all.
I had some of your answers, Rob, but for center, you'll get a kick out of this because I chose Paulette from Legally Blonde, the bend and snap.
Yes, the bend and snap.
Game over.
All right.
Game over.
Game over. Okay, we're at halftime though. It's halftime. You scored a Hail Mary at the end of the first half.
Other fierce protectors were like Tevye from Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah,
for the offensive line, the protectors, Kim from Miss Saigon, Mufasa from The Lion King, and the big scary general from Book of Mormon, whose name we can't mention.
All right, so it's halftime. So who would you have as a halftime performer? Dwight.
Okay.
You're
He's
ready.
ready. He's so ready.
It's locked in the chamber.
Stephanie J. Block performing songs from every show she should have won a Tony for, except for Cher.
Right. What?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
We get a little alpha.
That works.
We get a little get out and stay out,
A little
That
Edwin
works.
Root. You get a little bit of everything. She's been in everything. Little falsettos, little 9 to 5. Come on.
Well,
That works.
my halftime performers were the Dreamettes from Dreamgirls. I thought that would be, quite a lavish presentation there. And if you want to throw in like the Four Seasons
dancing.
or the Temptations as well, since they're both on Broadway right now, you can do that.
The first thought of Dolores from Sister Act, because obviously the Vegas showgirl. However, I changed that, luckily, because Rob, you had you had your answer. So I'm going with Dueling Frankenfurters, Billy Porter and Titus Burgess as Dueling Frankenfurters, because I think the Super Bowl needs to be shaken up with something unique with audience participation. They would kill it.
The time warp at the Super Bowl. That could
Yep.
work.
It's happening.
See, Billy Porter's my coach. Billy Porter's my coach on this thing.
Really? Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mike,
can do
your
both.
thoughts?
He can
I
do
went
both.
all predictable. I went for the whole ensemble of the opening scene from La La Land because it just seems like they would play a good show. So
Yes. People singing from the stands. I love it, Mike.
Yes,
gonna
it
make
could be
that
like
happen.
a flash mob type situation.
I love it.
All right,
We
let's
plant
get
Broadway
let's
performers
get
in the crowd.
defensive. Let's get defensive for a little second here.
Okay.
So defensive linemen, I thought you got to get down in the trenches. So I had Mrs. Trunchable from.
I had Miss Trunchbull.
Great minds, Jared. Great minds.
Okay. All right. You're right. It's not a competition. Good job.
Dwight.
I also had. Okay.
Mama Rose.
Yep.
Getting through that. She
Yep.
don't stop-
Yep.
No, ma'am.
I also had Dr. Jekyll / Mr. Hyde, Scar from The Lion King, and of course, the demon barber of Fleet Street, Sweeney Todd.
Oh, he's a sack artist. Huh? All right.
Oh, he'll sack. He'll take people down.
No one picked
No.
Beast? No one picked Beast for Beauty and the Beast?
I had him as an offensive lineman.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's a little too kind and gentle to fight back sometimes.
I mean, those. Okay.
All right. What about linebackers? They do a lot of the tackling. And so I said, well, what about Tracy Turnblad? She had to tackle so many things. Like she tackled, size, dysmorphia or something, and representation. And she tackled racism on the Corny Collins show. So that was me and my use of the word tackle. I don't know.
I
That
like
was
it.
my weakest one. Sorry,
I
guys.
support this decision.
I like it.
Any other linebackers?
what about
I had Mike.
that's the safety. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun here. I will wait.
Safeties. Okay, safety's coming up. I had Effie from Dreamgirls because you got to stay in the game, and she's not going anywhere.
She will tackle someone.
She
Yeah.
would
She's
tackle.
staying.
She would tackle.
She's staying.
She plays until the clock hits 0 because she is not going. You're right.
Not going.
She's telling
What
you.
about
Dwight,
Penelope Pennywise?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, and Mama Morton from Chicago.
Ooh,
We got a lot. We got some strong females in our linebacking core.
the future is female. Let's get
right.
into
Yep.
it.
In fact, Motormouth from Hairspray 2 would be killer.
Okay, what about cornerbacks and safeties? These are the guys that cover the receivers. So I'm thinking, who's good at covering things? Well, Tom and Angel from Rent, because they'll cover
They'll
you.
cover you.
And that's a song from Rent, and that was the pun I was proud of. And Dwight, did you have the same thought there?
Yes, I'd have the same thought.
Mike, what do you got?
I had the Coyotes for defensive backs from Lion King because they're just moving. They're not stopping for
Oh,
anything.
the hyenas, yeah.
The Hyenas, yes.
Not the Coyotes. The
How
Coyotes.
dare you, Mike? Get off the show.
And then I had the Beast as safety.
Beast,
Nice.
Beast would be good as a safety.
I was thinking about people, for cornerbacks and safeties, you got to run and jump. So I was thinking about people that run and jump, like Richie from Chorus Line and Billy Elliot. And then I have Lola from Kinky Boots because the heels would give her height, and she can run in those shoes.
We got Billy Porter all over this team.
Yeah.
All right. Now for kickers, again, Lola could have been a great kicker. Now
Wait, I got one more, Robbie, because you got to put Fagan in there as a safety because he would get the interceptions and get a pick six when he picks a pocket or two. Okay, go ahead.
Wow, that's pretty good too, Jared.
Wow.
Jared, how long did you work on this?
3 hours.
Okay, well mine was 3 minutes. So no, but for my kicker, the kicker, I had Cassie from Chorus Line.
Me too. I had Cassie. I had Robin Herder specifically as Cassie from the Chorus Line. Yeah.
Okay.
I had
Donna
a-
correct me, but
Wait,
Oh,
what?
well, I mean,
I had Anita from West Side at first, but then I thought we got to pay tribute to the one and only Anne Reinking as Roxy Hart in Chicago because no one had longer legs or kicked them higher.
Didn't
all right.
kick a lot in Chicago though. There wasn't a lot of mama.
It's the legs and the kicking, and she's the
okay,
kicker.
all right, okay. Bossy doesn't go
Okay,
above
well-
90. Let's be real.
Maybe Bebe then. Bebe from At the Ballet. So what about Coach?
Billy
Dwight?
Porter. Period. Think about how enthusiastic he is from the sideline. How get that bitch? Come on, come on. It'd be great. I'm sorry. I apologize for swearing, but it'd be great.
Mike, who's your coach?
I didn't have a coach. I'm trying
Okay.
to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. I'll get
Well,
back.
your man Hamilton would be a great coach, of course.
Yeah, I'd say I put Washington as coach.
Yep. Robbie?
I had Logan Schwartz and Grubenier from the Spelling Bee musical. Now, I know she's only 10 years old, but she is always thinking. And, a coach, a tactician, sometimes she overcomplicates things. Sorry, dads. But I think she has a really high ceiling as a coach, I think.
I agree. That's a good choice. I went with Elle Woods. Super smart, would have a great game plan, and she would put pink accessories on her players and it would throw off the competition.
And she gets great pep talks.
She gives great pep talks. And she's cute. All right.
And the last thing I had was cheerleaders. I just had the Jackson High cheerleaders from Bring It On because they cross the line and they do it for each other, and it's all happening. And Friday night dancing, Jackson. I don't know. I'm just naming songs from Bring It On.
I also
Dwight?
said the ensemble from Bring It On.
Oh my God.
Dwight.
Mike? Anything, Mike?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. No, I'll say that. I'll say Eliza. I'm just gonna go back to my Hamilton roots.
I love it.
There,
She's a good cheerleader.
I said Angel from Rent, and then I thought, what about Harold Hill leading that band?
Give me a
But we
T.
get give me an R.
Oh, yeah.
But we get sick of all those trombones. Okay, that was really fun, you guys. What do you think, viewers? Who would you like to see as the quarterback or the running back or the coach? Kagan says the Delta New Girls. Absolutely.
Kagan.
Great cheerleaders for
Good.
They
sure.
can keep it positive. That's another song that they sing.
Positive.
Score update. Rob still definitely not the GOAT. Sponsored by Floby.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that. Well, I want to, before we wrap up here, I want to thank, Dwight and Mike for joining us, for putting up with us. This is how we like to entertain ourselves for an hour every week. So, Dwight, I don't know if there's anything you have to plug.
I am look out for some news about a new show. I'm doing a cabaret style gala for a theater in Virginia, excuse me. So I'll be posting about it once we have more to post about. But things are coming.
Awesome. Awesome. You can follow Dwight on Instagram at DT White Rice.
Absolutely.
Yep, all of it.
And Mike, so thankful for Honore and their sponsorship of 7 nights of Valentine's Serenades. I don't know if you want to say a plug for Honore right now as well.
Yeah, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Honore Salam, or if you want to see more of my face, you're more than welcome to follow me at Mike Koprick.
Nice. And of course, you can go to honoresalon.com. And Mike, what's the phone number?
269-344-1343.
1343. That's easy to remember.
And
Awesome.
Mike, do you have weekly hours there at Honore?
Yeah. So Tuesdays and Fridays we are 10 to 6. Wednesday, Thursday 10 to 8, and Saturdays 10 to 4. Closed on Sundays and Mondays. So if you want that Valentine's Day here, come in Saturday. Get a hold of us before.
Nice.
Awesome.
Or get some of those products like you was talking about earlier as well. Those make great gifts for your partner as well.
Yes. Beautiful. All right.
Jeremy, what's coming up for Farmers Alley coming up?
Yes, we've got some things coming up at Farmers Alley Theater. Up next on Thursday, the 18th, I'm going to do another Koch Corner. I don't have my guest solidified yet, but I do want to do another interview where I interview arts and arts makers, and we talk about all things theater related, usually related to Kalamazoo, and often arts as activism with equality and justice for all. And then on the 21st, Rob Weiner is going to host his. Yeah, aren't you going to do a little lights, camera, musical, Robbie, on the 21st, and take a closer look at Dreamgirls?
That's right. Dwight's back on camera. Yes, on the 21st, I am going to be talking about the movie musical version of Dreamgirls. So that's going to happen. Yes.
Excellent. And before we go further, I think, well, okay, I guess I'll just keep going. In March, I'm very pleased to announce that I'm going to be doing a virtual reading of a brand new musical written by Jariah Kwame called Sophia Our Beloved. The date isn't totally set yet, but keep your eyes and ears open for that. I'm really excited to support this talented young man and in his career. And this is a really cool musical with an original story and original music. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. Follow Farmers Alley on all the socials and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keep up with us and all that we do. And of course, just one quick appeal. The pandemic has hit everyone hard, but the arts industry has been hit especially hard. If you like what we do, if you like what we're doing now and you're able to support us financially, please consider donating at farmersalleytheater.online/give or text the word give to 269-230-0001. One more thing about the Valentine's event. I was going to mention Ryan Vasquez was supposed to join us, and he wasn't able to make it tonight. But I just want to say that he gave us 2 different videos. One, just himself, and one with his cute doggy dog named Lemon. A cute little pooch. I think it's a poodle, curly little hair. So any dog lovers out there, let us know when you order your tickets. Shoot us a message and let us know if you want the regular Ryan Vasquez or the Ryan Vasquez with special guest. And I want to thank our producer, Jason Koch, and I want to thank you for watching. Thanks again to Mike. We're so proud and pleased to work with you and to collaborate and to have you sponsor us and partner with us. Everyone at Honore and Sherry Chocolat and Bold Restaurant and Waddell's Florist and Garden Center. Dwight Trice, thank you so much for joining us. As always, a pleasure to see you, my good friend. Robbie, thanks for co-hosting. Whether you're the GOAT or not, I don't know. It is yet to be determined.
This was something that happened for about 47 minutes, and it's in the annals of history now. So you're welcome.
Yes, the gift. This is our gift to you, viewers. The score is 21-6 Buccaneers. I'm not happy about that, but I've got to give the quotes. And I just want to say thanks again for watching. And we will hope to see you soon at either the physical or the virtual theater. We hope to open our doors in the fall. And just a reminder, in the spirit of art and theater, which is always collaborative, we have to work together to make the world a better place. Good night, everybody.